Hallöchen und herzlich willkommen zurück zu Let's Play Avowed. Vielleicht dem letzten Part. Weiß es nicht, weil... So, Jat hat eine Idee, wie wir...
Neither can I.
Lödwyn
We're going
aufhalten
into
können.
battle for the soul of the living lands, rallying under the banners of the Paradise militia. Your emperor will not be pleased.
Ich habe Einfluss vor Gericht.
Political influence is dangerous. If you aren't careful, it can turn against you. When a godlike fights in battle, people take note of which side. The Adherents will doubt your loyalty. The locals will doubt your commitment. You may even doubt yourself. This is the first time you were told to pick a side. And I fear it won't be the last.
Land der Lebenden hat mich
All we
akzeptiert,
ask
wie ich
in
bin.
return is that you do the same for us. From what I understand, your ambassador is very persuasive, very powerful, and very accustomed to getting his way. For a politician like him, losing a battle is not a defeat. It's an opportunity. When he promises you the world, don't listen. He'll fill your head with lies if you let him.
Ich will hören, wie er seinen Sach
At
vordringt.
least I can say I tried. We should prepare. I can't help but feel like time is running out.
Ja.
Pleasant
Aus.
dreams.
Okay. Und Marius hat auch was zu sagen.
You should get some.
Ah, du bist aber auch noch wach.
Things feel different. I've been in a lot of dangerous situations, but it's always been a fight to survive. It's just a fight. Putting my life on the line for someone else's cause. It's the opposite of survival. It's foolishness.
Das ergibt keinen
You
Sinn,
know,
aber
I've never seen a
manchmal
bear go to war. They fight for survival,
unausweichlich.
not for causes. We're about to go out there and risk our lives for what? A concept of how things ought to be? We might die, all to determine who sleeps in the nicest house in Paradise until the island decides it's time for a change. It's fine, really. But it's a blessed day Saka when you think about it.
Ich bin froh, dass du da bist.
I'll
Ruh dich
try.
aus, schlaf gut.
Maybe I'll
So,
be all right, Envoy.
darf ich
You
jetzt?
go get some blessed day rest.
Ich würde jetzt gerne kämpfen.
The ogre has been an absolute menace to the Steel Garrote. I mean good. If anyone deserves to be menaced, it's them. But keep your voice down, will you? I don't want him to realize I'm here and introduce me to his club. Oh, it's you again. Do you follow trouble around, or is it vice versa? What are you doing here? Do you want something? You know that ogre? Well, I can't tell who that's a harsher indictment of, you or him. Not who I'd pick to be friends with, but beggars can't be choosers, can they? No offense to Paradise, but I think I'm ready to go home now.
Pass auf dich auf.
I plan to. Well, seems like you're busy, and I've really got to get back to hiding, so... Good luck, Envoy. If you need me, please don't.
Nicely done!
Ey. Hallo,
This
Gerka.
shall be a bloody day.
Wird so sein. Ist.
Get out! Found you.
It's easy when you do it.
Na, schaut mal. Ist da jemand mitgekommen?
Just like the good old days.
Unser
I
Lieblings...
was worried for a second.
We shall tear your enemies up.
Couldn't have done it better.
Stop right
Envoy, behind you!
Oh, den nehmen wir gleich ein hier, den Hauptplatz. Können wir gar nichts anhaben.
Let's get him. Don't worry about the eastern gate. I'll protect your back.
Oh, so viele Tote.
Envoy, what are you doing
Hey.
here? I thought you left town weeks ago.
Ja, ich da gerade zu weit
About
gegangen.
time. You're the only one Lödwyn will listen to.
Andere
I saw
Überlebende.
a few on my way here. I imagine they've been waiting for this to happen for a long time. Listen, one of the Garot's units is scouting up ahead, maybe 5 strong. I wouldn't want to fight them if I were you. Take this key. It'll unlock the gate to the canals. You can thank the captain who forgot it.
Ich
Suit
muss mich dem
yourself.
stellen.
I wish someone had stood up to the steel garrote a long time ago. But, well, you're here now. That's what matters. Good luck.
Envoy! I doubted I'd ever see you again. I imagine I could guess what brings you back to Paradis. I must thank you once again for bringing me the Luminous Adra so long ago.
Wie lief dein Experiment?
Oh, it was wonderful. It was a complete failure, of course. But from that failure, I learned much. With some creative exploration, I was able to refine the Adra into a poultice that heals wounds at a fantastic rate.
Ah. Oh, dass die Stadt
It
noch steht.
seems fate was on my side, doesn't it? I know you have much to do in town, so
Kein Problem.
I'd like to see the Garrote take Paradis from us.
We should go now.
Can you not hear the screaming outside?
Envoy, she's right. We can't go now. What are the Steel Garrote thinking? How could this possibly help us?
Ja, denke nicht, dass sie daran gedacht haben, ob das jetzt hilft. Wenn ich kann sie umgehen, will ich aber nicht.
I heard stop right there. Protect the envoy. Bad envoy. Who's there? Found you.
Get off me!
They're coming.
Oh, unser Bogen ist auf jeden Fall hier fürs Endgame gerade mit die beste Waffe, würde ich sagen.
Envoy over here.
Hallo.
What exactly do you think you're doing? You nearly died in my clinic. Correction, you did die. And now look at you. Fighting the steel garrote. What have you got to say for yourself? I bet you're sorry. We're patching up folks as best we can, but I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. War is a damn bloody mess.
You're
damn lucky to be one of those few. At least for now. I can't say I approve of you leaping into the fray, but it's always nice catching up with a former patient. Wait a second. Jada? Jada Castell? What are you doing in the middle of this?
Surviving. It's good to see you, Liviana. Unfortunately, we're on a tight schedule. Do you need anything? Money? Supplies?
Once this is over, I could always use another pair of hands at the clinic. The invitation's still open.
Thank you, but I've decided to tough it out as an animancer. On my own terms. Can you manage without me?
Are you kidding? I'm happy for you. Besides, I've got Chico on bandage duty. I just wanted you to know there's a place here whenever you want it. Gods be with you, Envoy. For my sake, try not to die a second time.
Come on. You know this. You practice with Uncle K.
Envoy, it's good to see you fighting on the right side of history. Out of curiosity, what turned you against the Steel Garrote?
Ich kann einfach nicht.
It takes courage to stand against those fanatics. You know the Steel Garrote a lot better than we do. Their coordination is damn impressive. Any advice?
Eine Gnade.
That's grim. Gods, what happened to you out there?
Trust us. You don't want to know.
Feel free to do whatever you do best. Just stay out of our way. We've got a city to take back.
Jo. Mein Gott, überall Leichen.
Liviana believes in me. I can't afford to let her down.
Hier wäre ich, glaube ich, rausgekommen.
Envoy! Welcome to the right.
Make me quick. Who's there?
Look out! Behind you!
Alter, was ist das denn?
Let's go. I've got the plaza under control.
And stay down.
Riesiges Mac-Volk da hinten.
Monica demands your submission. Stand against her and fall.
Let's pay Lödwyn one final visit, shall we? Let's make sure she stays dead this time.
All right, dear.
Hey, Lödwyn.
There you are. So, you survived the garden. Did you come all this way just to try your luck again? To kill me more efficiently than last time?
Ah, zweimal bist du schon
You'll
gestorben.
get your chance.
Echt. Alle
Look
guten Dinge
around,
sind drei.
envoy. Heelguard should have listened. He tried to bring order through compromise. He failed. Order is meant to be imposed by a stern, guiding hand.
Her order wields sharp steel. She must set down her blade.
Das hier ist keine Ordnung,
Oh,
Lödwyn.
but it is. Some wounds must be cauterized in order to heal. The only question is, what's to be done with you? You, who were once so bright and promising.
Her mind is already made up. She's just toying with us.
Sapadal's chains are broken, which means your soul is in their grasp. I don't know how deeply you've been compromised, Envoy. And if I don't know, then I cannot suffer you to live.
Ah. Wie immer voreilige
Do
Schlüsse.
not patronize me. I have every right to put down a threat to the Empire. Steel yourself, Envoy. Make this a fight to remember, even in death.
We would not welcome her death. There is still ample shade for her beneath our tree.
Ah, wenn du angreifst, werde ich nicht
All
zögern, mich zu
this time,
verteidigen.
I knew you'd be worthy prey. Don't let me down. Farewell, Envoy.
There's no
it
coming
is.
back this time. Prepare yourself for the next world.
You won't be missed, Lödwyn.
Once I'm done killing you, your god of...
Let's finish this.
We are every seed in the soil. We will always grow.
Come on, let's kill her already. One last time.
Wonica! Queen among queens! Send me your aid!
Even Wodica is done with you, Lödwyn.
Wrong! Grow up! Worth and wrong!
Geheimnisse!
Grow up!
Mann, oh Mann.
It hurts!
Komm her, du Tante.
Again, Wodica! Help me! One last time! Grow up!
Alter.
Worth and wrong!
her. Ja, wie oft willst du denn jetzt noch da rumheulen?
Don't abandon me now! Mordecai's done with her! Kill her now!
Oh, komm mal her. Das hat sich nämlich. Lödwyn. Lödwyn, will ich schon sagen.
Wherever Lödwyn is now, she must be seething.
Of course, we'd be happy to kill her again, if needed.
She's done for, but we're not. Whatever's next, we'll face it. Together. Gods, you're all gonna make me sick. But carry on.
It's vorbei.
Unraveled at last. We no longer feel her wire against our flesh. We are free always. We are free forever.
Auf jeden Fall, wenn ein cooler Endboss, aber ich habe noch so riesiges Madfolk gesehen, deswegen.
Silence falls over Paradise, as though the city is holding its breath. Then you hear it, the ringing of a distant bell, the waving of banners, and cheers of victory. After a short and bloody conflict, the dust has finally begun to settle. You feel Sapadal close to your thoughts, stirring with interest. The god of the living lands is observing this moment, unfettered by confusion or fear. For the first time in centuries, they understand. The Paradise militia rallies to you, the outsider who defended them in their hour of need. Whatever happens next, you have won their confidence. You take a moment to reflect on the calm. Not so long ago, you arrived at these shores on a simple errand, which turned out to be anything but simple. The dream scourge is over, and the island has been cleansed of plague. A time of healing and mourning follows. People look to you for answers about the source of the affliction. You tell them the truth, how the plague came from a power beyond mortal understanding, and how it is finally at peace. With your guidance, the Living Lands becomes a vassal of the Adeiran Empire. In exchange for their taxes and soldiers, the free settlements are protected from future attacks. The fight for survival is over. You showed the rebels of Paradise mercy, but they can never trust the Empire. Instead, they keep to the wilderness, always 2 steps ahead of Adir, only attacking when provoked. That is as close as they come to peace. The refugees of Emerald Stair resettle in Thirdborn, bringing their skills and research to aid the local community. What starts as an uneasy partnership blossoms into a bond of trust. Through shared adversity, they find common ground. The ashes of Fior Messiverno continue to smolder. Scavengers avoid the ruins, fearful of spirits unleashed by animancy gone awry. The once promising city is nothing but a cautionary tale. Though Adir has promised that the Living Lands will retain their autonomy, not everyone in Shatterscarp trusts the Empire. But many Adiran ships sail into the Grave Room's ports, bearing fine linens and aged wines. These ease the painful memory of the day Reamgrim culled their people. After the Living Lands is declared a vassal of Adir, Solace Keep reluctantly opens the doors of its fortress, though not before numerous missives are sent to Mihala demanding the Grave Room be honored. Her reluctance costs the dwarves. The Pargrunen are never favored in trade negotiations, and are the last to be supplied by Adiran caravans. But the Wardens have rounder bellies than anyone can remember. When Kai leaves the Living Lands, he is no longer running. For the first time in many years, he can face the future. He returns to Rauatai, committed to peace for his people, those he left in Rauatai, as well as those he found in the Living Lands. He joins the Ranganui's council, counterbalancing powerful voices of isolationism and hawkishness. It is a long and difficult battle, and he is happy to fight it. With many of his anxieties and lifelong fears addressed, Marius now feels very differently than he did when he first met the envoy. Still far more comfortable in the wilds than among people, he nonetheless finds that his worries about the unknown were merely self-protection against the traumas of his childhood. Armed with this knowledge, he finds himself more capable of living in civilization, and far less fearful of his home in Galawain's tusks. While he never regains his former place as a Warden of Solace, he spends his time traveling between Solace and Thirdborn, acting as a stubborn ambassador between the two. Giada continues to improve as an animancer. She dedicates her work to the spiritual health of the Living Lands, nurturing instead of exploiting. Others follow her example, seeking her tutelage from lands far and wide. In the years to come, rumors spread of a secret society gathering in the wilderness, where animancers work in harmony with nature. The dream of Fior Mes Iverno lives on in her. In a past life, Yatzli was given a task: protect the history and knowledge of the godless. Now, many lifetimes later, she continues upholding that oath. She moves into the library in the garden, spending her days poring over the clay tablets there. But not even the letters from, and rare visit to, her lover help ease the loneliness that fills her days. Freed from torment for the first time in centuries, Sapadal turns their prodigious curiosity to the people that shaped them. They observe the ways their people live, and they think deeply about what they see. Though they flinch away from moments of violence, and they grieve souls returned to them too soon, the rage that once shook cities to rubble no longer rules them. Instead, they come to you with questions. They want to understand. After a time, they begin tentatively to garden. Where they can, they improve the lives of Kith, and the suffering that troubled them is reduced, if never fully eradicated. Their grief compels them to love, and they love unreservedly, with the power of a god. Sapadal pours a fragment of their power into the statue they claimed from the Temple of Aethys. Newly embodied, they roam the Living Lands and learn to experience the world as Kith do. Their first attempts at locomotion are clumsy, and a stand of innocent trees is violently returned to the wheel. But as their confidence grows, so does their grace. Soon, they are bounding across the plains of eastern Dawnshore, leaping the River Gorge in Emerald Stair, scaling the Shark's Teeth of Shatterscarp, and fearlessly wading into the Tusk's acid sea. When they break, they come to you to put them back together.
And in time, they learn to fix themselves. They wander far afield. You see less of them, but they are never far from your thoughts. And on the rare occasion they return, they always bring you something beautiful and strange. The sounds of celebration pull you out of reverie. Many are waiting to greet you with open arms. You take a moment to catch your breath and savor it, because everything is about to change.
Warum? Was ändert sich? Avowed. Ja, von Obsidian, ich weiß gar nicht, was ich noch sagen soll. Es war, glaube ich, ein ziemlich gutes Ende. Vom Gefühl her. Das Spiel hat Spaß gemacht. Viel Spaß. Gute Story, viele Charaktere. Und obwohl ich spiele jetzt seit, weiß nicht, 3 Monaten, 4 Monaten lang, ist jetzt draußen, keine Ahnung, ewig. Und ich habe trotzdem mich noch an fast alles erinnert und viel im Kopf geblieben. Und wenn, dann hat eine kleine Erinnerung gereicht, die das Spiel aber auch immer wieder gegeben hat. Es hat Spaß gemacht, es hat wirklich, wirklich Spaß gemacht. Das Gameplay ist ja so wie Skyrim und das allein motiviert. Und macht Spaß, aber es kam mir durch diese einzelnen Areale nicht so riesig vor. Wo ich mit Skyrim und Co. mittlerweile Probleme habe, wo Oblivion und so fand ich noch nicht so schlimm war. Es ist so viel und groß und Ding und du weißt gar nicht, wo du anfangen sollst. Und diese Freiheit, ja, ist cool, aber so bin ich so ein bisschen in der geführten Linie. Und trotzdem das Gefühl, ich könnte alles frei erkunden. Und dann weniger dieses, ach fuck, ich hätte vorher hier sein sollen, bla bla bla. Das hatte ich jetzt gar nicht. Grafik super, jetzt am Ende lief es auch flüssiger und in einer höheren Qualität. Bei weitem nicht so schlecht wie am Anfang. Aber ich muss mich doch damit abfinden, dass mein PC langsam für Aufnehmen und Spielen zu schwach wird. Leider Gottes. Ist aber halt so. Noch ein paar Jährchen. Nichtsdestotrotz, viel Spaß gemacht. Ich weiß gar nicht, ob wir es hätten besser machen können. Es hat für mich jetzt ein bisschen kurzfristig geendet. Der Kampf war, ich war halt so OP einfach. Also man hätte es wahrscheinlich sogar auf einen Schwierigkeitsgrad locker durchspielen können. Aber wird, glaube ich, die Erfahrung auch ein bisschen besser machen. Genau, aber sonst kann ich mich nicht beschweren. Ich bedanke mich an alle, die jetzt dabei waren. Und würde sagen, wir sehen uns beim nächsten Projekt wieder. Macht's gut, bis dahin. Tschüssi.